Back. Today is a special day. I got a box here all the way from my boy John Fernandez, Jif Nando on Instagram, John Fernandez here on YouTube. He warned me about this. He actually messaged me yesterday saying, hey, check your mailbox and track this with your life. So I know something epic is in here, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a bit of a analyst. I don't know, maybe it's just because of what I do at work. But I noticed something on YouTube yesterday, on Instagram yesterday. And if what's in here is what I think is in here, then John just killed it and went above and beyond to get a amazing piece. So I'm going to take a look into this right now. Right now it's all assumption. But given the nature of how he approached it, and he seems just as hyped up as I am to get this, and he was hyped up to see me get it, I'm anticipating something huge in here. It is light, so I know it's just going to be about one car, but I can guarantee you, whatever it is, and I can't even kid around, when John Fernandez sends a box, like, you know it's going to be like next level. So let's take a look at what's going on in here. And if what's in here is what I think is in here, then I'm going to be in for a bit of a shock, and going to have to DM him as soon as we're done with this video. So let's crack in here. I don't want to cut my fingers because it's actually a pretty sharp steak knife. So hopefully you guys are doing great. It's been a crazy busy week. Alright, so there's the bubble wrapping. More bubble wrapping. Alright. Okay. Alright. I already see it. And it's what I had guessed. John, you're freaking nuts. You are freaking nuts. I saw what he gave up for this, and man, I cannot thank you enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. So in case you guys don't know, this is the ultimate grail for me right here. I've said it before, but I can actually quit collecting right now, and I would have done everything that I've needed to do in this hobby as far as obtaining, wow, some of the craziest pieces ever. I don't see what number this is. I know it's limited to 97 pieces or 94 pieces if I'm not mistaken. But this is the Balboa Rocky 2 Pontiac Firebird Green Machine. I am like speechless. Even though I already had an idea that this is what it was since yesterday. This is just insane. Insane. And if you guys can bear with me for a minute, you know what? I actually have the functionality now to pause. So I'm going to pause this and show you guys what this is going to pair up with. This is freaking insane. So John, a million thanks. I am like, you know what? Aside from the fact that this is now my collection, I'm more amazed at the lengths that he went through to get this. This is not an easy piece to obtain, first of all. This is as rare as it gets as far as Greenlight is concerned. I mean, yeah, there are some pieces that are limited to about 48 pieces, but they're more readily available. This piece is nearly impossible to find. I think, you know, in the time that I've been collecting, Green Machine-wise, I think maybe 4 have been circulating. And I'm under the impression that a bunch of these are actually sitting in a warehouse in Montreal. There's actually a die-cast shop in Montreal that is sitting on a bunch of these cases. They just don't sell. I don't know if they want too much money or what the case is, but for whatever reason, these never sold. At least up until February of last year, when I was like aggressively looking for it, and they just wouldn't sell or crack any cases to take a look for me. But these are not easy to find, and you know, I guess a big shout out to John, and kudos to the guy that he got him with from. His name is Ethan. I know that he got this from Ethan for sure after looking at a post from Instagram yesterday. And you know, big ups to both of them. One, John, for like going the extra mile to like giving up, like, you know, just amazing stuff to get this piece. and Ethan for kind of going against what I had told him. I kind of messed myself up when he got this green machine. I think at one point he was thinking of trading it, and I told him, you know what, guard that with your life, don't trade it away. And then I messed up because, you know what, I just wanted it. But I had already told him don't trade it, so I figured he'd just listen to my advice. But luckily, it's come full circle, and it's got a good home right now. It's definitely got a good home. So I'm going to put this on pause. I'm going to show you guys the other two that I now have that this is going to pair up with. Just so pumped. So just give me 1 second, guys. So this is the piece that's safe to say started the Greenlight obsession. I had very little knowledge about Greenlight and what they were putting out and what they brought to the game until I found this car and I discovered that they had an amazing Hollywood line. I mean, part of this wave, I believe, had the Mustang from the movie Ghost, which I do have, the Anchorman van, and man, I can't remember right now, but shoot. This here was just like next level to me. The amount of detail in a $5.99 car, that was what they were priced at when they first came out. And then when I discovered it was a green machine, I made it a mission to try to get it. And little did I know how hard it was going to be. I did manage to score the Brazilian release as a green machine. It wasn't in mint condition, unfortunately. There was a sticker peel on the blister. There's a little crease on the J-hook, but to me, it was like perfect. And that was the green machine that I picked up on eBay. I actually got a pretty good deal on it, but then again, look at the card. But you know what? I look way beyond that and totally stoked by it. But I knew that I wanted the U.S. card, and John just went the extra mile and freaking hooked it up large. Take a look at that. That is the green machine on the North American release. I'm still speechless. Even though, like I said, I kind of had an idea that this was coming after doing some research and snooping on Instagram on a post that I noticed. This is just surreal. So there's one last look at it, guys. The trifecta of Rocky cars. 2 green machines, the Brazilian release, the North American mainline, and the North American green machine. Thanks again for watching, guys. Big thank you to John Fernandez, dude, for you can't even talk, man. Just speechless that you've gone to these lengths to hook somebody up like this, man. Like, just beyond words, man. Thank you so much. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Wow. Wow. Take care, guys.